y'all are on the first floor of the thing when things happen.
Yes. So now we're
All
gonna
right.
go to the.
Wait, things are happening?
Oh, is
Yeah.
there something? Oh, there's more.
All right. Are you
But wait,
gonna?
there's more.
Oh wait, there's more. Are you recording, Raz?
Yeah, I'm recording. I've been
Okay.
recording.
Okay.
He's been.
All right. Um. Um. This kid's over
Oh
here
God.
throwing knives at the thing. When he sees you guys walk down, he turns around, and goes,
Same.
"Aspera, Aspera, Aspera, Unum, Unum, Unum."
Maybe we
Just
can
like,
put. It seems like maybe we could we could put the rat in the place and make people lose their minds, and then people will be like, "Oh my God, this place is disgusting and dirty."
child proceeds to turn into a rat at that moment.
What do you think? Like, it literally, just, as soon as he sees the kid, he's like, "That's another idea." I'm not sure if they like rats. We can get this kid running through the place. Yes, no, maybe. Need
Percy
answers.
shrugged.
Maybe so. Woo woo.
My character cannot give you answers because
Oh my God, you know, I'm waiting especially for you. Nazim doesn't even he doesn't even notice you most of the time. He's just like, I don't even care. He's just there to like nod and be weird.
the background character.
Yeah, to him he's like, this white kid is not getting the main character role.
Is there any more spoken?
I guess
There
not.
is never any spoken from Unum.
No, I mean in general.
How
So,
dare you ask?
I mean, Percy shrugged because he was like,
Hazel.
Well, unless Annika, followed them down here, then no.
I mean,
Speaking
it'd be
of,
easier than trying to find resources to poison a significant amount
And
of
we
people.
wouldn't have to kill anyone. We could just make it seem like it's disgusting, and people don't usually like disgusting
God
things.
damn it!
But I don't know if one rat could take down a whole restaurant.
We'll just have to let Unum sit him in there every day. That means we should buy rats. Lots of rats.
And it could-
Hundreds of rats. Just
Yeah,
leave them in the...
It could be dangerous for that kid anyway.
You think... What? Who cares?
Unum.
Who cares about you? Just kidding.
so while you guys are talking, down runs Annika with bundles of uniforms in her arms. She goes, wait a moment, wait.
Sick.
Forgot to hand these out for you. They're optional. They show your rank. They may not want to be wearing them on covert operations. That's all I'm going to say.
Isn't
There you
everything
are.
we do covert?
So far, yes. And she just kind of hands out them
So
out.
Nazim takes it and he's like, oh. Does everybody just want to walk over Nazim this time?
It's better than getting nub tapped, right?
I don't know. I mean, he's got enough of that.
One of these days. One of these days it'll be flawless. Not
That's-
today.
That's
Alright. Now she hands them out to all of you. And she goes, I'm sorry about that nonsense up there.
yeah. I'd say you all made quite a fool of yourselves. I'm just kidding. He didn't say that in character.
Okay. Is there an in-character awkward silence?
I guess so.
Okay. At that, she just kind of backs up and glances to Nazim. Is everyone caught up on all of our covert operations?
You mean what we're supposed to be doing now, or all together? Yeah. Oh, it's like the whole thing in general. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I thought we were supposed to be able to get this idiot with us so that we can take care of him. 'Cause I'm
Yeah. You failed to do that. To be fair, I couldn't think of any way to get him in either. He'll be coming down soon. You could lounge around, see if. Oh no.
Why don't you guys go ahead? I'm gonna talk to our other leader.
Annika shrugs and then just goes to sit down.
To Nazim's
that
thing,
really a
it's
good
just like,
idea?
Get lost. I'm just kidding. You guys can go get the information we need, or y'all can go ahead and I'll meet you later. Or y'all can go
Party
shopping
splitter.
or what other bullshit you want to do.
Kind of party
All right.
splitting bullshit.
What kind of party is playing? Thank you. Thank you so much for that commentary. Anyway, so Annika is apparently literally sitting in the shadow of this giant woman, and she, before Hazel can do anything to announce her presence, she goes, "What is it, Hazel? What is it?"
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
She doesn't even turn around. She just talks.
Wow, did she even roll
wait,
notice?
how does she say it?
She says it like that. What is it this time, Hazel?
Nothing. Just heading outside.
Oh, come on, Hazel. I've had. Not mad at you. I'm just mad at. If you need to talk to me, then talk to me. And then she turns around. I swear she does. She does. This happens. Swear to God.
Are we getting a new ship?
Oh my God.
Oh my god, shut up!
She gestures at Hazel. Go on.
She's speaking to Annika, but she's facing the floor as she's saying all of this. And she starts by saying, I'm sorry for yesterday.
The fight?
Yeah, is that pause in character?
Yes, the pause is in character.
Okay. Annika just has her arms crossed a bit, and she then raises one hand and waves it. Go on.
I know I'm not the only one who's gone through shit. I know there's a lot of other people who have gone through the same thing, if not worse than I do. And I know there are some who aren't as lucky as I was.
Mm-hmm.
I shouldn't have been so angry last night. I should have just kept my cool, and I didn't. And she kind of looks over at the table that she that she kind of busted, and she says, I'm sorry for making this scene, and I'll pay for that if you need me to.
I won't make you pay for it. On one condition. What did you learn?
Communication.
Communication.
No, that was last time. What did you learn this time?
It's another single word.
I do not need 2 cents in the peanut gallery.
Chillaxation.
That I shouldn't be losing my temper.
Yeah, something like that. Sounds about right. Ugh. And she just kind of goes to sit in her chair again. Glad you're learning something, Hazel. For going to fuck up, the least you can do is learn. And then she just goes to start eating.
And Hazel really does go outside after that.
All right. What's the three of you doing up here?
I don't. Cat. Cat just pounced on me. Sorry.
You don't cat.
I don't get. How does one eat?
Percy does not cat.
Nope.
Unum's just there until he has a reason to go somewhere else.
As usual.
Well,
Okay.
Hazel,
Then Nazim's like fine. So do you want us to handle this? Do you want me to try to get the idiot to follow us, to join us, or would you prefer we handle him later?
Go for it, I guess.
So you do want him to join us?
I mean,
I'm pretty sure I can pull
guess.
some bullshit of him needing to be there so he can show us his authority. He like does the air quotes. And we can-
yeah. I mean,
all we have to do is brush his ego to pretend like be like, oh yeah, you're so great. Then why don't you prove it? Or some shit. He seems that type to fall for it.
but then what? Once we get him with us.
We're gonna have to let him sit through it, but then once we get out, we need to find a place and probably attack him from behind. Maybe pretend we give a shit about him. If we can fake it, but then again, Hazel just dipped out on us, so I doubt she can do that with her anger problem.
Maybe not.
So maybe
I mean, because we definitely should all talk about this before we do this, because we might not get a chance to talk alone once he's with us, obviously.
yeah, we kind of lost
So any
Hazel.
planning we should do about that. I mean, when we meet up again, I could try talking to Hazel before we get in the midst of things. Make sure that we all know what's going on.
If that's what you think is good, then by all means. I did tell her that we were gonna try to kill him last time, or last night. Was it last
Yeah.
night? She seemed pretty okay with it. Then
When
again,
are we meeting? Like, I don't even know why she just like.
think she went on ahead? I have no clue. She didn't say anything to us. She just kind of left us.
Yeah.
You're not a team player, Hazel. Oh my god.
Was that in character?
No.
Okay. I was concerned.
Suddenly
all
just-
right. So, at this point of your conversation, who should show up at the
Gee,
stairs?
I wonder whose axe that is.
Who should show up at the stairs? But
Authority. Aww.
authority.
Oh great, here we go. And Nazim sees her coming. He's like, "How do you feel after getting your ass kicked?"
It happens.
I'm sure
Can
it
I talk
does.
to you? Can I talk to you?
Who, me?
Yes, you,
So
handsome.
popular.
You're the one talking, boy toy.
She frowns at that. Oh, you heard? Oh, we girls, we just talk and gab. You know how it is, And she just kind of like steps up and puts her hand on your chest.
This is the second time you've touched me.
Wait, what was that second time?
She's done this before. Where she put her hand on his chest like the first time they met, and he's just like, "Is this
Oh
like
my
a
gosh.
thing? Is this like a thing?" And he's like, "What?"
She just kind of like starts tracing uh circle on his chest and goes, I just wanted to make sure that you weren't falling into any traps. Because, people that have higher rank than you can always get scared of you and try to put you up to tasks that you can't complete.
Ah, that sounds like everything we've done so far.
She's been watching her finger as she's been twirling it, and then she just kind of like stops twirling her finger and looks up directly into Nazim's eyes and goes, I would really hate to lose you, big guy.
You act like you care about me. I'm not gonna fall for that bullshit.
Oh, come on. I can't care a little?
You can fool Hazel with this bullshit.
Oh. She rolls her eyes and then steps up a bit closer so that, like, the two of them are like hip to hip closer, and she goes, if you ever need any help, taking out any big bads, especially any bads that might be bigger than you think, you know where I am.
He's just like, now he's just like, he doesn't know whether to mention it, because it's like, he doesn't trust her at all, so he's probably not going to say it. He's like, I'll keep it in mind. That's all he
Percy
says.
shakes his head.
All right, you look out for yourself out there. And then she just kind of like reaches up and grabs his scarf so that she can like pull him down a bit to kiss him.
He fights this big, like, immediately. He's like he doesn't even move. He just doesn't budge.
She's just standing there tugging on his scarf. Nothing's happening.
He's just like, he's just looking at it. He's like, you really think I'm gonna kiss a face as beat up as that?
She gives the scarf one last hard tug and then rolls her eyes. All right, have it your way. She goes, sit down, and once she's done that, that's when hear this guy. Ah.
Oh, it's the teacher. His sword.
Yeah.
He's like, wait, I didn't teach you anything. Come back up.
He is storming down the stairs. You guys can hear him like long before you can see him. And he just starts to move. And like she's not even quite in her seat yet, and he just goes, out of the way, bitch tits.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh my God.
Suddenly he's the sexist one.
He just keeps
Oh my God. Bitch tits. That was quite the insult.
And then he goes to sit down here, needing to pull up a chair because another chair is broken. Can't pull a chair.
Move it, bitch tits. Oh my God.
Also, I just read Mushy's message attacking from behind. And I'm like looking at the screen right now, like, die. I'm about to get murdered.
By who? Unum or Nazim?
The fact that Percy is literally turned away from him at the moment. It's like,
Nazim's gonna
just shoot him.
Nazim's gonna murder Percy, and then Unum's gonna murder Nazim.
And then Hun will just do a dance.
And, but the rat's gonna kill Unum. He's gonna bite his neck. Everyone kills everyone. It just turns into a brawl.
And then finally he comes down. And then
Boy, oh boy.
he doesn't even look at either of you, and he gets this sort of glint in his eye and smiles, and then
Oh,
he
gosh.
comes up behind her and wraps his arm around her waist.
Oh, Jesus.
Hey there, pretty lady. Mm-hmm.
His hand is like perfectly positioned.
It
for this.
is, actually.
You don't need a broken arm, do you? No.
You're one to talk.
Was that in character?
Yes, it was.
Damn! Jesus. We all throw shade.
She kind of she glares at Percy while this guy just goes, "Oh, come on. I want to just have her rough morning. We can get rough in our own way."
Oh my god. So Nazim is hearing all this, yes?
Yes.
Good, because we're gonna use it now.
And she kind of turns her head and whispers something at him, and he just
Can
chuckles.
Can I roll something for this to hear that?
Yes.
Notice?
Roll. I guess that'd be a notice or investigate. Notice.
Investigate
Either
because they're
one.
trying to.
Shit.
Whereas no.
I got a wound.
Wait.
I want in on this.
Yes, please. But you can't
we
tell
going
us. Was it investigate or what? Okay, so investigate. I guess.
I just realized mine's the same, so it doesn't even
God
fucking
damn
matter.
it. I would be perfect for this because
Ah,
my
sick.
investigate
Oh,
is
nice.
like awesome.
GG, Percy. Well, you left us, Hazel. You team player.
Exactly. She's just standing outside waiting.
Oh.
Yeah, really good gossip right now. Really good gossip.
What is?
Apparently.
What does we hear?
All right. The two of you that rolled ones just hear that she seemed to say something in a very playful.
But Raz rolled one.
Yeah, just me.
Yeah, Raz rolled one, Mishy rolled 2, I rolled 3.
What? I thought she rolled a 1 as well. Oh no, she rolled a 2.
1, 2,
Oh.
3. It's literally.
Well, your
Alright.
eyes
No.
wrong.
All right, I'm typing.
Whisper, whisper, whisper.
Super secrets.
Secret supers.
Hiccups.
So after she makes her piece, he just kind of chuckles at her and.
Wait, did you type something at me?
Yes, I did.
Oh, my Skype's frozen, I forgot.
Okay, and he. Then...
I still don't know what I'm
I love that. Ash is like, my Skype's frozen, and it's like, alright. Like, okay, you don't get to hear anything.
like, wait, that doesn't solve the problem. I don't want to, like, the only solution would be to, like,
Close
Skype.
Yeah, it
and
happens to me
that
too.
would end. And I don't. And I would have to log back in. I don't. I'll just pull up my phone's phone Skype.
Hope your phone's.
I don't have time for this.
There you go.
So he chuckles at her, gives her a kiss on her neck, and then lets go and steps back. And then he looks over at Nazim, goes, "Hey." No, he does not say that. Oh
Hey!
Hey.
How's it going, guys? Totally was faking that whole bad guy act. And he's like the nicest person ever.
Skunky.
So he just goes, "Hey, you."
He doesn't look at him with that, like the way he says that.
Hey.
He's not looking until he says his name.
He goes up and he waves his hand up in front of his face. And then he goes, Nareem!
Nazim.
Oh. Nareem!
What is it, Mike?
Nothing. And with that, he continues past him.
Just, it's like Percy, stop him, and he just pulls out his gun. I literally, like, when he's walking away, Nazim literally starts to pull out his gun. He's just like, I'm gonna fucking shoot this motherfucker.
Yuna makes the shocked O face.
Gasp.
So is he actually gonna shoot at him, or is he just?
No, he's not going to. But he's just like he just like starts reaching for it, like.
All right. This guy proceeds to go over and he taps Tashira on the shoulder and goes, "See you later, Bukake."
Oh,
And...
oh my god!
My
Oh my
god.
Okay, Nazim is gonna shoot at him. Let me shoot him for the love of God.
Percy moves out of the way.
he just like stops him. He's like, yo, he literally has the gun at him.
All right.
Can I please?
All right. Roll aim and weapon.
Aim.
Can't
Fuck!
believe.
Can I fate point that?
Yes.
You can.
I'm gonna use
If
the.
you have an aspect.
Well, it's the new one
Yeah.
that we talked about, Ed.
Yes,
that
but
makes-
also you're getting a fate point. I
Yay! So, so what is that? +2 now? So that should be what? 3.
Yeah, it'll remain at the thing. It'll remain. Yeah. Not fate points, but that. Yeah, it'll be you can either make it a +3 or you can re-roll.
I'm gonna re-roll.
All right.
So I need to first. I'm gonna take away a fate point. How do?
Yes. Well, no,
Oh, there you go.
don't do that.
Oh, because you gave me one, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, exactly. I gave it
So-
for your.
Fuck!
aspect.
Are you fucking serious? I got a 1 again. Fuck you.
God fucking damn it!
Well, I
I'm
missed.
upset.
I missed.
All right.
I hate this game. I'm gonna hit the other guy.
Okay, but the chances that you would roll the same again, though.
No, it go figure. It just figures. You know it figures. Oh shit! I totally misfired. I was totally aiming at Annika. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, like okay,
those-
so what happens? What happens is, the guy calls him, Bukake, and you can hear Toshiro just being like, "Kuwa Bukake," and then, they just like, both, not even, like everybody jumps. This woman is on her guard.
You
Annika.
can't tell me what, when, and where Yuna jumps.
Okay.
We don't have any music, by the way.
Big loud bang, and Unum responds as Unum do, and
Thank you.
but yeah, everybody is now looking over like, what the heck, and
And Hazel ran into the building, by the way.
good, and
Percy points at Nazim.
She's like, he did it.
what the hell are you doing?
You're about to find out. He aims again.
Oh my god.
At this, hang on, you can see. I don't know if your character shoots or not, but you can see two things happen within the next couple of seconds. One, Toshiro knocks him out of the way and starts to try and get in the way of the shot. And roll notice, actually.
Me?
Yes.
Notice. And I got a 0. Because that's what I do, is roll bad rolls the whole day.
I want to
Can
help
I
in this
notice?
situation, but I don't know
I'll
how.
notice.
Should we be rolling initiative
Roll notice.
Okay.
or whatever?
Roll notice. I don't know, because I don't know if Nazim's gonna shoot. I'm just trying to figure out this thing.
We have 2 whole notices.
Song to you too.
Yay.
Song. All right.
Fuck you guys.
You're the one who shot.
I had to be real to the character, and he was getting so fucking fed up. He's just like, you know, fuck this asshole. I couldn't not do it. But of course.
Of course, you missed.
Yeah, instead of going with the 3 that I originally planned. Go figure. Damn it.
Okay. Sending things. And Song, you got 3, right?
Yee.
Yeet.
Sigh.
Gotta look at your phone again.
Wait. Oh. God damn. Ed, please tell me when you send me a message.
Okay. I sent you the message.
Thanks, Ed. That's helpful.
Ooh.
So, Toshiro is trying to get in the way of the shot. The potential shot, I suppose.
Hmm.
Can
Does
I roll
Nazim-
athletics to do things?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Do we need to roll initiative so we have
Ooh.
turns?
Yeah, like
Let's do that. Let's do that. Go for it.
Oh my gosh. Wait, roll initiative?
Yes.
That's
You-
athletics, right?
Yes.
I don't have to roll, right?
I mean, if you don't wanna.
I'm gonna fucking roll. Oh yeah, that's right. That's when I get a good roll. I'm gonna shoot again. I'm just kidding.
fuck. God damn
I already
it.
have a plan in mind.
All right. So, oh god, what did everybody get?
I got a 4.
Okay.
I have a
2,
0.
3, 0.
Percy
Okay.
got a 2,
So goes-
Unum got a 3,
goes-
Hazel got a 0, and Nazim got a 4.
So goes Nazim, Unum, Percy, Hazel, and wherever your characters lie, obviously.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Nazim, Percy, Unum, Hazel.
Yeah.
It's Unum Percy.
Oh.
You know
Yeah.
what? I just what a mess.
It's all because.
All right. So, does Nazim fire?
Yes.
He's gonna. Do I have to aim again? Can I aim again?
Again?
Again.
Yeah, it's different than the first time you fired.
Yay! He's aiming past, like he's aiming straight at him, like at the little spot somewhere that they can hit him.
Okay. All right. He's trying really hard not to hit Toshiro.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit Toshiro at all.
Okay.
Sick.
Dang. Okay, and then what's his name?
Suddenly we're all
Yeah.
fighting greyhounds.
Okay.
Oh Jesus.
All right. Well.
So I hit Hazel. I'm just kidding.
All right. So
Shoot her in the arm
That's
again.
that's your aim, right?
Yeah, that's my aim.
Roll the damage.
Weapons, right?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Okay.
Lame.
All right. So, frantic. What's his dick? This guy, Michelangelo. He like not only ducks out of the way, but he like puts his foot into Toshira's ankle to sort of like trip him further, despite the fact that Toshira's already like doing the best he can to get in the way and help him out. And luckily, he's hit, but like only like it's like a very superficial wound, like on his shoulder.
So who got hit?
Toshiro.
Okay.
Sick.
And then that Toshiro draws his blade, and then it's gonna be Yuna's turn.
It's like throwing
Yuna
cranberries.
makes the shocked O face.
Of course he does.
And that's it.
Okay. Percy, your turn.
I really don't know why I rolled initiative. It's more for like, in case I want to do something, I
That is
have
fair.
a slot.
I will give you opportunities to do things.
Wait, so what's the other people doing?
Toshiro is drawing his blade and in the way while the other guy is getting the fuck out.
Oh man.
So whose turn is it? Percy's?
Yep.
Okay. I need to consider. God damn it. This bitch. There's like a thing that I want to do, but it also might be a completely terrible idea.
Run it by me. You can always message me on the PMs. I mean, you might need to use your phone, but you can always.
I just clicked on Skype and then it was like, oh yes, you're so frozen. Rolling on ahead. Percy pulls out his crowbar.
All right. That's the means you are choosing.
Yeah. So weapons and fight, right?
Yes.
Sick. What's weapons again in importance to this?
Mm-hmm. Oh, weapons
Like-
is the damage,
Ah, sick.
and then fight is the aim essentially.
Ah, sick.
All right.
So
Now, hang on. Nazim got a
Roll athletics.
Yep.
I knew it. Oh, good for you. I'm just
Sick.
made to lose tonight, so you know what? Fuck me. Fuck this game. Fuck everything that it stands for. I'm not getting any good rolls tonight.
I'm sorry. We've tried balancing out the dice. We have. Anyway, so, all right. Now you gotta roll tolerance.
Me?
oh, I thought that was Nazim's roll for a second.
No,
I
it's
was
not.
concerned.
Nazim roll. No.
Oh boy.
That's better. Yeah, that's better. Nazim needs to roll tolerance.
Same thing.
Okay.
Oh,
That's just
does
saying.
that mean I?
Yep. So what happens is that Percy whips out his crowbar, and before anybody can do anything, he smacks the back of Nazim's head and knocks him clean out. He is
Cool.
knocked unconscious. He is not actually taking damage. That's one of the bright sides. He's just knocked out.
That's fair.
Sick.
And
Nazim
At
won't remember
this-
this.
That sounds like a Telltale game.
Yeah, that's the
You won't remember
point.
this.
He's just like, he's not gonna remember this.
that's exactly what I thought.
Yeah,
those
yeah.
Telltale
That was the
games.
that was the point. It's just like Nazim won't remember this. His head's
In that case, Unum comes up and pokes Nazim's cheeks.
Wait, is it over?
Well, it depends. Toshiro is kind of wigging out. He still has his sword out. Meanwhile,
Perfect.
what's his name? If I can reach him. Oh my god, I keep grabbing Toshiro and is like over here hiding low behind a chair. While Toshiro is just like, "What is going on? What are you doing?"
Wait, so he's not attacking, he's just talking, right?
Does he not know that Nazim's unconscious?
No. He knows that Nazim is unconscious.
I think he's talking
just Percy.
Yeah, I think he's talking to Percy.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. So I was like, why is he talking to an unconscious body?
No.
What are you doing? Talk to me!
Who do you work for?
I will kill you if you do not tell me what's happening. Anyway.
I mean, I was just kind of trying to diffuse the situation. I have-
I can understand that, but why was he attacking?
Look, I don't know, man. I mean, he just kind of did it. He got really weird after the whole, like, coming out of your guys' meeting thing. And I think he, like, took something. And I don't know. He just seemed really fucked up afterwards. So I don't know what he's on, but
Roll deceive.
sick. I'm using a fate point.
Don't re-roll for the love of God. It'll give you like
Yeah,
a -3.
Shoot, what contests against that again?
Empathy.
Empathy, that's right.
I'm using the aspect, one of them.
I believe you.
Probably the one that you gave me a fate point for just now.
Alright. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright. So he gives Percy a very skeptic look and turns his head so that he's sort of side-eyeing him as Percy is talking.
Can I use another fate point?
No, because he then very slowly sheathes his sword
Oh, okay.
and straightens.
I mean, super convince him. Just like, oh yeah, I get you.
At this point, Unum goes up to him and returns his pen.
Nice.
Kind of looks to you and takes the pen and nods. Thank you. We will continue our lessons at a better time. You
Unum
learn to write.
nods.
Good. And then he just kind of like
He squints but nods. He's like, man, I'm kind of tried before, you know.
he then gives Unum a very rough pat on his shoulder, and then turns to go sit down. Meanwhile,
Unum has found a father figure after recruiting a mother figure from the Eighth Rest. He's building a family.
Good for him.
yeah.
It's Resident Evil 7.
Speaking of the mother figure, she just kind of like looks at all of this and she just goes, "Well, I guess this is just an ordinary day here, huh?" You would be surprised. And then she goes over to this guy and dang, which one is it?
Well, while she decides who's who,
Uh,
Unum's gonna try to drag Nazim out by his arms.
Just roll strength.
Percy helps. Where are we
Do
dragging
have
him to?
roll strength, like just outside, you know?
outside of the whole place, or into the kitchen, or where?
Like outside, so like you know they can do other things.
Okay.
But he's unconscious.
Yeah, well they can wake him up outside where there's like not 10 people staring at him with a bump growing on the back of his head. But to be honest, Unum would just go wherever Percy went because like Unum's really weak, so.
To be fair, yeah, Percy didn't knock him out too bad. Like, I literally like rolled the exact amount I needed to be able to knock him out.
Yeah, Unum got 0 strength, so it's just gonna be like a lifting his arm kind of thing.
Do I have strength? Probably not. The answer is probably no. Sick.
As you guys are doing this, oh wow, holy shit!
Every time. Every time you use strength.
Poor Hazel. But yeah, dang. You guys are like struggling to get him up, but Nazim.
I mean, I
feels
think
like
Unum's doing better than Percy.
He is.
You got outbeat by a kid that's 13.
So like,
Hey,
so, like-
he's a buff.
He's a buff little kid.
he's a buff baby. It's like, okay.
Jesus Christ.
The sweater hides his abs. He's
Oh my god.
Unum's shredded. He has an 8-pack.
Jesus
But
Christ.
yeah, the two of you are struggling
sounds like a little bitch.
with Nazim, and he feels like he is just made of lead.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, this guy goes and just pointedly sits in Nazim's seat and props.
That's not my seat. My
his
seat's over
awesome-
here.
Not even.
It is?
Yeah, that's
Guy
been my seat the
wakes up
whole
just to
time.
say that.
Okay, then that makes a lot more sense for him to do it here. He puts his feet up on the table and leans back in Nazim's chair in his seat, and just like glares at the ceiling. Anyway, I'm guessing Hazel's gonna help. She gonna roll strength.
Actually, she's going over here to make a comment to these two.
Why is she not helping? Did she not see these guys are
She
like?
doesn't have any strength. Are you kidding me?
Unum doesn't either.
Roll, dude. You just try. You never know. You're the one who rolls better than anybody else for some reason.
That last campaign I didn't.
Well, you did better than Percy.
Okay.
Unum is still the strongest.
While Hazel was trying to help, she's just like, I swear to God, I wait for you guys outside, and this is what I walk back into.
Unum nods. I mean, she's not wrong.
After you guys just kind of like pathetically try to move Nazim, like we all like pretty much one of you is at one of his limbs, and you feel like he's getting nowhere, and Michelangelo just starts cackling at you quietly, and then
You saved this guy, by the way. Instead
those
of
of
fighting.
you who are what was that?
It's just like they saved this guy. And he's now
Yeah,
laughing at them. And he's just like, haha, you suck. And y'all fought for him, so remember this.
Yeah, fuck you, Michelangelo.
No, Nazim is literally gonna not be like, fuck you guys. You guys are fucking useless.
Like-
you can go
Hey,
suck it.
Hazel didn't do shit to him.
Like,
He- She was gone.
yeah, Percy shoots him a glare.
You guys can then overhear Annika's voice getting a little bit. She's been talking quietly to Toshiro, and her voice gets a little higher. Are you sure you're all right? I'm fine. Huh. Out of the way.
Wait, can Hazel roll to notice his wound, or can she just see it plainly?
Yeah, she can see it plainly. It's really not that bad. It's just like
It's just a
Hazel.
flesh.
Yeah, Hazel would probably be able to do just as much damage with her fingers. And
Can she try
That-
to stop?
Oh,
I'm sorry. What was that?
I'm gonna roll first aid.
okay.
Can you
Cool.
just like give him a band-aid?
He like puts his
What?
he sees Yunin with the band-aid, and then he puts his hand up in front of his face, of Yunim's face, and then just lightly shoves him out of the way, like by his face, out of the way, bitch tits. And
To who?
to Yunim,
He called Unum bitch tits.
he's calling
Anyone
all.
in his way is bitch tits.
Poor Unum, he tries to help.
And
So much for that father figure.
At this, Unum gives the band-aid to his rat friend.
so this is Toshiro rolling strength.
He did way better than all of you guys.
He just
Do
picks,
I have to
picks
roll
Nazim
something?
up.
Oh. I thought that was strength to like push Unum aside. I'm like, oh no. no.
Unum just flies across the room. Move, bitch tits! Fling!
And that's how Unum died.
No.
He just printed into the wall.
Wow.
So
Also,
he-
you guys might have to like roll for me if it's necessary. If you see the pictures in the Skype chat,
oh no,
I'm in a situation.
that's fair. So he's got Nazim up on his shoulder, and he just looks between the three of you and goes, "Where?"
Where to put him?
He looks between. Where?
Let's just take him up to his room. For now.
Just kind of nods and then carries him off.
Thanks, man.
And while that's happening, Hazel looks to the two of them and is just like, what the hell did I miss?
And then at that, Toshiro just shouts, "Too many drugs!" While he's making his way up the stairs.
Too many drugs. How fair.
And Hazel has a what the fuck look on her face at that response.
The
And
funny
she
thing,
just starts following him, just like, wait, what? Clarify, please? And she follows Toshiro.
Apparently your friend was on drugs.
don't ask Nazim when he wakes up. Were you on drugs? He's like, no, I was trying to kill the asshole. Don't need to be-
She just continues to follow, and she's very confused.
Yeah, Percy
Okay.
also follows.
Jesus Christ.
What about
Follow
you?
the leader.
Alright. Let me set up the second floor. The second floor. Boop boom, boop 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 boom.
I want to go shopping.
No
I
shopping.
know,
bad.
I'm sorry. I didn't expect this to happen.
Blame Raz.
No shopping.
No shopping.
You didn't
for
help. None of you shop.
Alright. Boop,
Roop.
boop. Why is that a thing? That is not. Okay. And then. Whoop. Boop, 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 doop. Boop, 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 doop, boop, 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 doop. And then. Yeah, Toshiro just takes him over to the room and tosses him down. You guys see it?
I see the room. But
Yes, I just can't move Percy right now.
That's fair. I will do that for you.
I'm free.
That's not how this works. There we go. Boop.
Shoot him face through the wall.
Jeez.
And then he just kind of stops and looks at Unum as he's passing by. He goes, "Did not mean to be so harsh. I do not need band-aids. I'm fine. Out of the way."
I'm good.
Out of the way. Out of the way. Out of the way. More out of the way. More out of the way than that.
Move! Just
Are
kidding.
you sure you don't need any assistance?
God damn it.
What
Shut
do I
up,
roll?
Nazim!
What do I roll to wake him up?
I don't know.
There isn't anything to roll to wake him up.
What if we rolled in the past?
A what?
Usually like
Usually flat.
Provoke?
yeah, or provoke him to wake up.
Wake up, you bastard!
You can charm him to wake up.
Oh, you're such a good boy.
Yes, you are.
That's like talking to a puppy.
Oh my god, no.
He looks to Hazel and he goes, "What kind of drug lord gets involved in his own drugs?"
I don't know. I didn't even know he did them. I just. Are you sure you don't want any? And she looks at his arm. Are you sure you don't want any help?
He starts to calm down a little bit. "Hazel, I value my life. If I needed help, I would say so.
It's just the one who always jumped in front of a bullet.
Thank you." And he heads off.
So do you want me to just roll flat?
Is that what we normally do? Roll flat? We need to figure out a better system than that. Okay, do it. People who watch us play this game must be like, they're making up their own rules? What?
You know what?
Yeah.
I'm down with this.
Try to wake him up. Unum?
Sorry, what?
Wake
You
him
try
up.
to wake him up.
Percy
You're just gonna
fails.
wake him up?
Yeah, Percy shakes Nazim by his scarf, and like he's just like, "I got nothing." So then Unum tries,
Nope.
and
Unum cannot reach the top bunk.
He just hops and then shrugs.
Hey,
Unum,
Hazel. Get in here. Try to wake up Nazim.
Get a negative.
How about no?
Why not?
And she looks to where Nazim's laying and she's like, I don't even know what to believe. Is he really on drugs? Or
Oh,
is this something
no.
else?
He just got a bit over enthusiastic in trying to kill Michelangelo. So I knocked him out and said that he was on drugs and it fucked him up.
Hazel face palms.
What would you say, Hazel?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah, I was gonna say, well, I mean,
He
what
was
would
trying
you
to
say,
kill them,
Hazel?
and Hazel just be like, he
Wait.
tried to kill them.
Hold on. Is what Percy's saying in character?
Yeah.
Might as well ask. That's what I
To
thought.
be honest,
I'm just
I wouldn't know what to say, but he shouldn't have been attacking people inside the fucking place. And
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna argue. He was being quite an idiot, but you know, that happens sometimes.
that happens. Are you kidding me? He just randomly just pulls out his gun and tries shooting people. That doesn't bother you?
I mean, it's kind of his thing.
He's talked about killing this guy before to all of you. By the way, is she yelling? Is there any way I can roll to wake up to that?
You know what? Go for it. Roll tolerance.
I don't
been
have
long enough.
tolerance.
Roll it anyway.
Fuck you. I'm just kidding.
Look, I was ready. I was trying to set things up so you guys would be rolling for things that I set this up, and then things happened that I did not expect. Okay?
I'm just teasing you.
I know. I'm teasing back. I'm retaliating.
Wait, I thought I upgraded tolerance.
Stop teasing each other. We have things to do.
Like shop?
Alright.
Yeah,
Oh, hey, Ed?
Yeah.
It's actually a +1. It is on my thing, but I can't see it on my bar. Son of a bitch. Fuck it. So can I roll again for the +1? Because I literally just looked at his actual character card because it doesn't show in his
Okay.
bar or whatever.
We can just add one. To
Oh,
this
did
and
you
it'll
not change your macros when you leveled up?
I did, but I didn't add that apparently.
Oh, that sucks.
Let me see. I want to check anyway. Let
He
me see.
did, but he didn't do good enough.
Nope, as usual. I failed. Let's see.
Get it. No. Hang on. A +3 would be fine.
Let me see.
+3 would be you coming too.
I guess I didn't put it on there. Holy shit, let me fix that. Let me go ahead and add that real quick. Sorry about that.
No worries.
Let me see, is it there? It's not there. What the fuck? Close out. And yeah, there you are. Okay, it's there now.
We're so good at this game.
Seriously.
There should be a way that you can just be like I don't know, type in the thing. I don't know. There should be a better way to do this.
So
anyway,
should I just roll. So it's a 3 then. So it's just a +1. All right, that's fine.
So Nazim, you come to just as you start to come to. You can remember Hazel, yelling about how she doesn't know what she would have done and etc.
Gotcha.
And you come to just about while they're yelling at each other.
And he's just like, who hit me?
That's the wrong music.
Percy is silent, but he makes a face that is probably
Easy to notice.
incriminating.
And he's just like, he's not even upset with it. He's just like, fuck it. He's more upset that he missed.
Yeah.
So he doesn't say anything, but he's just like sits up slowly, just like grabbing his head, like the back of his head. He's like, "What did you hit me with?"
My crowbar.
Jesus Christ.
I told them that you took drugs, and that's why you were acting so erratically.
Good cover, because I would have just admitted to wanting to shoot his fucking ass.
I know.
At this point, he's just like, he pisses me off so bad. The fact that he's our superior is utter bullshit.
Yep. Sure is.
Yes, it's a good reason to be pissed off, but that doesn't give a good reason for you to start shooting up the place when this was supposed to be, a secret mission.
Yeah, he kind of pissed me off while you were outside.
I was waiting for you guys! I left you alone for 5 minutes, and what do I hear? I hear gunshots. Why? Because you were trigger happy.
Una makes gunshot
Are you making?
motion.
And then he's just like, "You're the one talking, the one who was sitting there punching people randomly in this place yesterday, talking about someone going crazy, huh?"
Either way.
Una changes his finger guns to punching.
Jesus Christ.
Shadow boxing.
Now, if we try to do anything to Michelangelo, people will obviously know. There's no way to be discreet about it now because they'll figure it out. they could probably put two and two together.
Alright, well, we can worry about that part later. Right now, we still need to get information, and now we have to deal with this situation here. So, Nazim, you're gonna have to sit this one out.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
He's just like, if you want to handle this bullshit and work with that cocksucker, by all means. And he just lays
No,
back down.
no, I mean, we are going to get the information today. You still need to act like you're on drugs. If we're gonna use that story, we have to make it believable.
I'll just stay in my room.
Good.
There's a knock on the door.
Of course there is.
Hazel just sighs, is just like, is this morning gonna get any worse? And she opens the door.
It's no one. Oh, great.
Oh, hi.
She slams the door shut.
That was amazing. No, not you, of all people.
Wow.
She's a ghost.
Wow.
God, is she a ghost now?
There's a moment of pause, and then
Just
She's not answering the door.
answer the fucking door. Jesus Christ. He's like, I got a headache now, so he's just like, fucking sick.
does you?
Unum opens the door.
Hi there, buddy. Thanks for letting me in. Oh. She steps inside. And she just kind of shuts the door behind her, leans against the door, arms crossed, with her feet sort of stretched out in front of her, and looks between the four of you. I hope you realize that Annika is trying to get you killed.
I mean, Nazim seems to be doing a pretty good job of that himself. So,
Hey, fuck you.
Wow, you guys are getting along great these days. Anyway, seriously. What?
Unum gives her a thumbs up.
Annika trying to kill us.
Look, I know about your little side mission for Michael Buttfucker. Shit. I'm breaking character this whole game. Okay. I know about your side mission with him. There's only one way that's going to end. He's way too strong. You think do you really think that you four are going to be the first who's ever tried to take him out?
No, it was just me. These other guys are fucking pansies.
Nazim, I'm serious. You are in way over your heads if you're going to try and take him on head on by yourselves.
He just like looks up. What do you suggest?
Wait, side note.
Mm.
Don't we have the option of having new stunts now that we're betas?
Yes. Omega.
Nice.
But yeah.
Oh, Omegas, sorry.
Omegas?
You're
Omegas.
Omegas.
Bagels. We're bagels.
All four of you are the best bagels.
thanks, Ed.
Yeah, but
So
Jesus,
Annika's trying to kill us.
that's what I think. That's the only reason she could be putting you to this task. Only reason.
Wasn't she against this idea of us going to this place?
Well, what place? What?
Oh, Una makes finger guns and then makes an X sign and shakes his head.
Yeah, the shooting didn't work out very well, no.
No, he shakes his head again, and then he does the same thing again.
You don't want to shoot Michelangelo?
He makes a sigh, and then he goes up to Hazel and does the thing to her because he thinks she's smarter.
You're a very bad judge of character.
She punches Unum.
No.
Wait, what's he doing?
He's doing the shooting finger guns, pointing at Nazim, doing the finger guns, and then doing the X with his arms and shaking his head.
Okay, so this is logic, right?
And he's doing this after the mention of Annika.
Unum doesn't think so. I don't think that she's trying to kill us.
Unum shakes his head.
Wait, is that a...
It's like you can't tell with Unum. He just shakes his head. It's like, oh, thanks. What?
It's like...
She's too angry with Hun to understand what Unum's trying to say.
Yeah.
Well, someone's gonna have to roll logic.
I'm rolling logic because, well, my head hurts. He's not gonna roll logic. He doesn't give a fuck what Unum
Well,
has
you
to
can
say.
roll logic
Well,
with like
does
a
he have
-1.
Yeah, does he have a...
No, but Nazim didn't get any consequences.
Yeah, he didn't get any. Like, he didn't get
Yeah.
hurt. That's what he said. He just knocked him out.
Any consequences? He didn't get anything.
He just
Nothing
got hurt.
Then
He
you
just
could totally roll logic then.
Fine.
Yeah.
Great.
I mean, you don't have to.
Great.
You see, Bishy just took away all your
Great.
excuses.
Hey, if you get all of your bad rolls out now, later...
I'm gonna get more bad rolls later.
Then later you can get good rolls. That's how it works, right?
Not for me, apparently. I've got nothing but bad rolls.
Aww.
Does anyone else roll logic? Oh, those are the other
Percy.
ones?
Percy has gotten a 1. He can get a hint.
Okay.
hint?
I'll just say it out loud because Percy's probably going to tell everyone anyways. Unum's trying to gesture that Annika was not, did not want Nazim to kill Mike.
She didn't want us to.
Percy says this.
And then Nazim is, well, Nazim's not going to talk about his meeting with her, so. About killing this guy, so.
But didn't Nazim say that...
Did he?
Did-
He might have.
Did
might,
he
yeah,
mention her?
I think he told the group that.
Yeah.
So yeah, he did tell the group then earlier. That was last session, so yeah. So then he's going to say it then. He's going to be like, well, I mean, I did talk to her and she was okay with me trying to get rid of him. Us trying to get rid of him.
Unum frowns and shakes his head.
So you're saying she was lying then?
Unum nods slowly.
That would kind of make sense with what Hun's trying to say. Trying to get us to try to kill him because she knows that we can't take him.
So Annika's the bitch then.
See, that's what I'm saying.
So Annika's who
Okay,
we have
fine.
to kill.
Unum, where are you getting this information from? What are you basing this on?
He shakes
He
his
points to his eyes.
head. Why? Why is there a kid on this team?
Wait. As in the scene downstairs?
Unum nods.
Annika wasn't against Mike getting shot. She was against Toshio getting shot.
Unum nods. Does means the same thing to him.
That is a kid laughing.
And now I'm
Yep.
thoroughly freaked out. Goodbye.
It's okay.
No, if you hear a little kid laughing out of nowhere, that means shit's about to go down. It happens in every scary movie.
Oh my
I'm
god.
out.
It's just Ash, I think.
This is not me.
It's not?
Mishi?
I mean, it's coming from my end, but it's not
Oh.
me.
Oh, damn it!
Why would I have children?
I don't know. Usually when we hear something randomly in the background, it's a video or something, and I'm like, Mishi, what you doing?
Any moozle.
Any moozle?
Any moozle. Alright. So, what was the last thing that was said? Hazel said a thing?
And then
Yeah,
Unum nods.
Hazel said that she wasn't against Mike being attacked, it was Toshio downstairs.
Toshiro?
Toshiro. Yes, okay.
Toshiro.
I'm sorry.
Yuram just nods because, as I said before, he thinks both of them are just pretty much interchangeable.
Do you think they're all worried about us taking their jobs?
Probably.
Well, duh, says Hun. I mean, you guys are. Well, you're good at your jobs.
I don't know about what.
Are we really?
I mean, some of the time you are.
To be fair, we're about on the level of our superiors already, considering how stupid they are.
True.
So yeah, whether she's trying to like protect Toshiro or Michelangelo or whatever, she totally wants you guys dead.
So
That's
why
what I-
hire us?
Because I don't think she realized how good we were.
Yuram squints at Hazel.
He what now?
Not Hazel, I mean Hun.
He winces?
Sorry. Squints.
Oh, squints. Okay.
Hun waves at Unum.
Yuram continues squinting.
It's so difficult when this kid can't talk.
She lowers her hand and crosses her arms.
Why do you know all this anyway?
Oh, I got big ears.
Is it because you're an elf?
Shut the fuck up.
So how much do you know?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
did you?
me?
Yeah. No. Of course you. Who the fuck else are we talking to? And why do you? Why are you telling us like you're on our side?
Yeah.
Because I like you guys. She looks over at Hazel. She looks
I mean,
at
you pretend to like a lot of people.
It's
But I
true.
really like you guys. I genuinely like you guys. Isn't that obvious?
No.
Achoo!
Oh, she's full of shit. She sneezed. Kill her. Just kidding.
She
I
just
think that
puts
was
her.
Hazel.
Yeah, that was Hazel.
Yeah, that
She
was
put-
Hazel.
Hazel, stop
Hazel.
sneezing. Sneezing. Kill Hazel.
No. Hazel just looks up and she's like, "Oh, sorry guys, I'm allergic to I'm allergic to bullshit."
Damn.
Oh my god, that one is like 2 years old, Hazel. Nobody cares about that joke.
So what do you
Um,
suggest we do with this, from your standpoint?
I think you need to keep putting off trying to kill Michelangelo, and then
Do
take
the
out
jobs
Annika.
that'll kill us?
Take out Annika first. See, look.
How do we
By
know
the
you're
time-
not just trying to take her spot?
I'm not a greyhound. Thank you very much.
Then why are you here, anyway?
Because, oh my god, because I care about you guys.
Achoo!
I'm here for the goodness of my own heart.
You know,
Achoo!
nobody's buying this.
Yuram goes up to Percy with his note cards of the alphabet, and I'm going to send you a thing, Ash.
How? I thought you couldn't.
Wait, I dropped out of the call for a second. I don't know what's going on.
Oh Jesus.
Just know Yuram's sending you a thing.
Does he know how to? He knows how to use the letters. Does he know what the letters mean?
Yeah, he can read,
He
can't he?
knows how to read.
Oh, okay. I
Maybe
thought you said he
can't
couldn't understand.
says-
Like, what do you?
No, no.
It's just writing that's difficult for him.
Okay. You know, this could have been so useful all the time. You know, you little shit.
I knew this. You just gotta pay attention, Nazim.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm hurt.
No, I'm hurt. You hit me. Remember?
While Unum is
Is this in character? I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, it is in character. He's like, but he's joking. Actually, it's like,
Because it wasn't intended to be in character at first.
oh shit.
It just kind of.
How do I
happened.
whisper again?
Wait, I gotta
I mean,
I
you
gotta
could just
enter
send it through
back.
Skype.
call on my computer. 1 second.
Okay.
It's because Ash's Skype is messed up and he has a call.
Well,
Oh.
he can see messages on his phone though. I've been sending him messages.
Okie dokie.
I do that instead of that. Remember that one time that like totally not revealing information was said by Ovis in the whisper? That wasn't a whisper.
Uh-huh.
I thought that was Trigun talking.
No, I think it was. Wasn't it Trigun? Fuck. One of us fucked up. That's all I know.
It was a very intimate conversation between the two of you.
Yeah.
It's all was there and stuff.
Oh yeah. That time. Oh, that was the shirtless. That was the shirtless battle. I still have the shirtless battle on my computer.
So do I.
Why am I not surprised?
I mean, there's no surprise to be had.
There is none. So, Unum is sending postcards of letters.
Yeah. So while Unum is doing that, Hun looks over at Hazel. What? What? Okay. Can people hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He said, looked at Hazel, and Song was like, pfft.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm a little salty over here.
It's because you stood outside instead of staying with your group. Just kidding.
No, because you guys keep poking fun at me
I'm here.
for
Oh.
art. I have every single art from last campaign, okay?
I don't.
Including the dinosaur wedding, and the dinosaur baby,
That's
and the Titan Trigun, and
That's-
everybody.
that's awesome. Good job.
Also, Percy says to Unum,
What?
because I just read the thing that Mish sent that Unum said to Percy. Said, quote unquote. Percy says, why does that matter? How is that relevant to the situation?
You're
Can
gonna
I
ask.
roll logic? I'm gonna roll logic.
Oh my God. Even when he writes something out, you can't understand
Never
it.
mind.
Poor Unum. Unum is the most misunderstood character.
He's just misunderstood.
So,
Uses his note cards to talk with Percy again. It takes a while though, because he has to
I
like
mean,
use
yeah,
note
I
cards
got-
for every letter.
Like,
Well,
I got
that's-
that part, but like, did I
Unum's
miss?
not
Is
that
it something? Is it something that I missed in the conversation? Because I'm not seeing how this is relevant.
all right, Mishy, send it to me, just in case it's something I need to clear up.
Okie dokie.
Ah.
It might take a like logic roll.
He got a -1 on a logic roll.
Yeah, he got -1. All right, continue.
Well, just continue, I guess.
Yeah, just continue note carding him, and Han is just like, Hazel, come on. Can we just let bygones be bygones? I still care about you.
Well, that's funny, because I don't believe you.
Oh wait,
Why? What have I ever done to make you think that I don't care?
Really? After
Give me an
last
example.
night.
no, I just
Oh,
don't
yes, because
understand
last
Unum.
night was totally me. She puts her hands over her heart. You wound me. You really do. All I did was say words, and you were the one who spoke with your fists.
So what do you gain from this? From us? For helping us?
I
Other-
get to help out people I care about. Why is that so hard for you people to understand?
Because we work in a
Because
crime
you don't know
organization.
us.
Alright. Alright, whatever. Go get yourselves killed. I tried. I did my best. I
mean, we're not saying you're wrong.
Yeah, but we just don't trust you. So what do you suggest we do then? Besides, like, how do you expect us to kill Annika?
Okay. You need to get her away from her dagger. She's stronger when she has it. It's her favorite weapon. She knows it best. You need to get her when her guard is down. Do any of you guys know of any weaknesses?
I knew this was coming.
Anything that could be exploited a little?
Unum squints at Hun.
Is there anything we could roll to try to just, like, find out what she's talking about? Or try to, like, see through it?
Wait a second.
Empathy.
Oh, fuck you. Not you. I mean the actual empathy. I'm sorry. I never mean to say it to you personally.
What the
fuck?
Ooh. Ed, do you think this is a good use of that one stunt I have?
Possibly.
Because I just realized. Yeah.
Yeah, let me see it. Let me make sure it's the stunt that I'm thinking of.
It's definitely the blue spirit magic one. Son of a fucking bitch.
Stop saying. None of us are getting good rolls tonight.
I think I'm gonna use a fate point. Using my newest aspect that you added to my profile while I wasn't looking. Thanks, Ed.
I thought I told you about it.
I thought I disagreed.
Oh.
But fine, it's fine.
Oh shit.
Damn.
See, fuck tonight.
Okay, Hazel is just like Hazel is now convinced. Hang on, because she rolled so low. Holy shit! What? Holy shit!
Oh my
god. What did you roll?
Okay,
Sure
so
you got like an epic.
Hazel is now convinced that.
Oh
No, I don't like this idea.
It's too late.
I have a stunt that goes against this.
Hazel is now convinced that Hun is in love with her.
Yes.
Son of a bitch.
Well, what about Unum? Unum got a -4.
Well,
Unum's convinced that Hun's in love with him.
I'm gonna use the fate point to reroll because I honestly can't get worse than that.
Go for it. Wait, which aspect?
Curious cookie.
Got that makes sense. Go for it.
-5.
Oh, aspect reveal.
I might get the same thing, but I can get worse. Yeah, I got better, but you know.
Hey, you're with me.
Can I use
Never
a
mind.
fate point using one of my aspects?
I still got a 3, so with my fate point.
You got.
Hang on.
I
Everybody,
use a fate point.
chill. Everybody, chill. Doing so many things right now. Okay. So. Okay, so now it's -1 instead. Okay, -1. Nothing happens except that Unum is very confused by her. Hazel is convinced that she's in love with him, unless Hazel really wants to waste a fate point on that.
And I got a -2.
And Nazim got a -2.
Negatives all around, except for Percy.
He thinks that she has a crush on him.
Yes.
It wasn't obvious from the whole time she was touching him. The whole time.
She's jealous of Annika.
Oh my god.
So and Percy got a +3?
Yeah, what did I know?
So okay. Percy got a +3. Percy's gonna know
Nothing.
Hang on.
Are you typing? Damn it.
My
Yes.
Skype's not crashed anymore, so...
All right. You got it?
And that's with my aspect. I mean, my stunt things, right?
Yeah.
So if we kill Annika, what happens with all the other alphas?
Honestly, I don't see why you guys can't just like see after by the time you guys have gotten strong enough to kill Annika and get her out of your face, you guys can start picking them off one by one. But you can't go for Michelangelo first. He's way too strong. You
What
go
about
for him
you?
last.
How about you prove to us that you're on our side by killing him? Considering you're
Mm.
very close to him. I saw that.
Me?
Yes, you. He had his arm all over you. I'm sure you guys bang it up all the time.
When would I have the opportunity to kill him?
Are you saying you're not good?
I'm saying when would I have a chance?
Dude,
I mean,
I'm sure that dude drops his clothes faster than anyone in this fucking place.
yeah.
Oh, that sounded like a...
That sounded like it was in response.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. Fuck's sake.
She just kind of raises her hands by her head and she goes, "Look, it's not that simple. I mean, he's into like."
You can't hide like something in your hair and stab him in the fucking throat.
I'm not comfortable with that. I
You're not
can't do
comfortable
something
with
like that.
So you're trying to get
Because
us
you
to kill
don't want
people.
to.
Yeah, but you want us to kill them.
No. I'm not. It's not saying that I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable with killing him if I had the opportunity. But the one way that I could get the opportunity, that's no. That's too much. You don't know what he looks like with his pants off. Oh my God, no. No, I don't need that. More flashbacks. Okay, what I'm trying to say is,
We can risk our lives, but you can't.
look, I will risk my life, but I won't fucking sleep with him again.
You don't have to sleep with him. Just get him to where he takes his clothes off, and then you kill him. If you need, try to get us we can watch the door, and we can come in and help you. Something.
She literally just like leans against the door. I don't wanna. He's gross. He's really gross, guys.
You think we
And
haven't
besides,
noticed that?
He's like, I want to know how scary he can be. I don't want to know. Like, trust me, he will not have his guard until afterward. I have no plans to ever sleep with that man ever again.
This is just one shit fuck situation.
Is everybody here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Just wanted to check.
Is Mishi here? Yes. Okay. Can't forget the Mish. So, we're at a pretty big impasse.
I guess we are.
Unum
What?
is still squinting. He's confused, but he's squinting.
Goodness.
All right, well, I'm in the room right across from here. She points a thumb at that. Let me know if you need any help.
You tried to get your help.
I am trying to help.
But you care so much.
Yeah, what happened to taking one for the team? I mean, you're willing to put yourself out here so much to help us, but not going that far. Not actually doing any actions to help us, just like, saying things that could be coming right out your ass. So.
I'm not. I'm not. Okay.
And
You know what?
do
You know
we
what?
have,
You know what?
like...
Here. I will sleep attack Toshiro. I'll do that.
No.
Why not?
How do we know you're not just working with Michelangelo to fucking make him the leader of everyone by not
Oh my
picking him
God.
off, but everyone else can die? We're killing Annika and we're killing Toshiro, but we're not killing the one that's gonna be a bitch.
No, I'm not working for him. Oh my God. She's like, she covers her, she runs her hands through her hair. No.
You know what? I've heard enough from you, and we've wasted enough time listening to your bullshit. If you don't mind, we have a mission to go on.
Fine. Okay. I'll just go ahead and tell Michelangelo what you're up to.
Really?
Go figure.
That's helpful.
Yeah, because
At that threat, Hazel goes to try to pin Hunt against the door.
What kind
That's
of game are you
fine,
trying to
correct?
like play here anyway? Like, jeez.
So you're saying you'll blackmail us if we don't let you help us? Oh, but you care so much. You're starting to piss me off.
she's pinned up against the wall, right?
The door.
Yes.
So against the door. She's kind of grins at Hazel, like, "Ooh, this is
Oh, Jesus.
Oh God.
You just hit her kink.
I am already regretting this decision.
I didn't realize you were the dominatrix of the two of us."
Oh my God.
And at that, she just goes, her expression drops, and she just goes,
My
I'd
child
rather
ears.
I would rather you guys stay out of the quick brown fox and away from the greyhounds, and that I never see you again, than watch you all get torn to pieces by Michelangelo.
What's his strengths that you're so knowledgeable about? Give us some information on his ass. What's he so scary?
She looks to Nazim. I don't know exactly what he does. All I know is that you are not the first group to try and kill him. And he
Alright,
always
so
wins.
what happened to the last one?
They got shot in the face.
Well, that's just great. Does that mean he has a gun on him?
Yeah, he has a gun on him. I checked it myself. Nazim says that.
Well, then great. We have our own trigger-happy person right here.
Yeah, look what that got us. I didn't have any help from any of you. So, of course, it's not going to work out. Plus, he's got his bodyguard.
Hey, I was outside.
Yeah, you're not getting away with that. We weren't done talking about the mission. You just left us.
Well, you weren't being very helpful either. I mean, obviously, Michelangelo being as strong as everyone keeps saying. I'm sorry, I just put Percy on you. Well, obviously, with him being as strong as, like, they say, we're not going to be able to take him out when he's with, like, we have to do this individually. If we try to fight all four of them at the same time or some stupid shit like that.
So you're
Now,
saying
when did this start becoming that we had to fight all four of them? We're only supposed to take out one.
apparently
You guys-
Annika's trying to kill us now too. Apparently they all want us dead.
Yeah, apparently.
Oh my God. You're really gonna listen to her?
You know what? I don't believe anything any of you people say, because you're all full
Well,
of shit.
then great. Just don't believe her, because I sure as hell don't believe her.
That's because you got a tiff with your girlfriend. You
Ooh.
guys fight all the time. How do I know
She's
you're not just
not-
using emotions to let your judgment be fooled?
Don't listen to her, Hazel. Don't listen to him, Hazel.
Look, this is the same woman who punched me in the face. If I really... I mean, don't you think it's a little weird that I'm trying to defend this woman after she did that? After she humiliated me?
Why do you
Don't you
trust
think I
Annika?
have some sort of knowledge that maybe she isn't actually out to kill us?
What knowledge? Why don't you bring that up to us then?
Well, think about it. Didn't she tell you that it would take all four of us to take out Michelangelo?
That's
Yeah.
because she wants all four of you dead.
And where are you getting your information from, princess?
I know Annika. I know how she works.
Oh, you know Annika. You know how she works.
She's
I'm sorry.
always she's always complaining about how they never turn up any good greyhounds. It's because she keeps getting scared of the good greyhounds and killing them. Why do you think I'm not a greyhound?
Because you're worthless in a fight.
At that, Hun tries to slap her.
Oh no. Not another
She
fight.
starts to choke Hun.
Oh! Roll fight and then strength.
Roll charm.
Oh my god! Jesus
Strangle her in a
Christ.
charming way. Kinky.
Okay, this is my fight.
God.
I have no strength, so I have no idea how this is gonna work out. But
Okay.
this is my fight.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And I guess this is my strength. I can't believe I might
-2.
actually have to use a freaking fate point for this.
That's not bad.
All right. So, what exactly is Hazel trying to do with choking her?
She's just trying to keep her in place. That way she knows don't fuck with Hazel.
All right.
In fact, couldn't I use an aspect of mine, like the new one that I just got?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Well-
In fact, actually, no. First of all, you don't need to use any fate points. Second of all, I'll give you a fate point for this.
Yes.
Sick.
So,
She's not.
she's
Okay, go ahead.
Hazel has her pushed right up against the door and is just crushing her windpipe to the point that she's trying to like speak and do something and she can't even do a thing.
And here I do. I shoot someone and everybody yells at me, but she's allowed to choke people to death.
So yeah, she's just like got her hands on Hazel's wrists and is just like, and her attempts to get her off are just like wimpy,
Okay.
like nothing.
Let's make something clear here, princess. You lay your hand on me one more time, and you're going to wish that instead of kicking your ass last night, that I killed you. Do you understand?
She tries to respond and then isn't able to verbally, and then just kind of gives a very like her neck is held so firmly in place it's almost impossible for her to nod, but she manages as best she can.
At that, Hazel lets go of her.
You crazy bitch. Fuck. I'm done with this. I'm done with you. And she tries to get out of the room.
You
Is it like-
say anything to him, and you're going to regret it.
Don't worry. I'm done wasting any time on any of you assholes. She heads off into her room.
Eventful. So if Annika is trying to kill us, it's on you.
Hazel doesn't respond to that.
Of course not. So what are we doing? Sick of fucking standing in this fucking place.
Like I said, Nazim, you're grounded, and we are going to get information.
And
get
then there's a
fucking
knock at the
going.
door.
Son of a bitch!
And at this point, Hazel swings open the door,
Oh god.
warning to those who are wearing
God damn it.
headphones.
Oh, of course.
She swings open the door. She goes, "What?"
Feisty.
Oh my god.
God damn it.
So, y'all are idiots, and you're on a very important mission. if this mission goes wrong, then we don't get any respect from Oswald, and we might even make him look bad. And then if we make him look bad, he would have to really show a sign of force and crush us. So, I'm gonna have to come along and make sure you don't fuck up.
Yippee.
And Nazim is like, I'm not going anywhere. This is all you. I'm on drugs, remember? And he just like lays there.
Yeah, you seem like you're a little out of it. Yeah.
Yeah, I was totally so drugged up. I thought you were a bloodhound or something. He's not even
You
trying.
thought I was a bloodhound? You thought I was a bloodhound?
Dude, I was on some good shit. He's just being sarcastic.
Oh man, I'm nothing near a bloodhound. I'm the least bloody hound. Alright. You get some sleep. You sleep that shit off.
I
And
shall.
then in a few hours, we're gonna meet up this evening to do our little mission thing. And then, yeah, you guys do whatever until then. I hear there's a new shop in the town square, and you can scout out the area, figure out what the best means of getting in and poisoning people seems to be. All that shit. Just don't do nothing. He just kind of wiggles his fingers. Don't do nothing bad.
As he's saying all this, Hazel, I almost said Maris. Hazel is giving him a bitch face. She's just like, I am so done with everybody today. She doesn't say that out loud, but she has that expression. Like, she's
And
listening to him, but she has this expression as he's talking.
He's noticing this, and he gets a little butthurt about it. He goes, I'd rather have a man who is drunk off his mind than a woman on her menstruation.
Oh
She
my
slams
God.
the door. Oh, speaking of doors, hold on.
Oh my Jesus Christ. You guys let this guy live, just so you know. Fuck you all.
You're the one who couldn't hit him.
Yeah, that's because I had no help from either of you guys. You could have used magic, you could have done something, but you stood there
sure,
and hit
buddy.
me in the back of the head.
Excuses.
What could have Unum done
Okay,
other than make an O face
I'm
of
back.
shock?
I'm back. Wait, before she slams the door, I think about something. So what was his exact words?
He said he'd rather have a drunk guy than a girl on her menstruation.
Well, of course you would know that. After all, you know how painful periods are. And then she slams the door.
She calls you a woman, bruh.
And at first he starts to shout, I'm offended by that!
I'm offended.
I'm offended by the idea of being a woman, and that's when he realizes that he is an asshole and walks away. Alright. Do we want to take a break before you guys do the next scene?
Yes.
Okay, also...
I also want to say one more thing. I don't know if I want to say it, though. Fuck it. She turns to the three guys in the room and she goes, does anyone else want to see anything before I leave? Speak now or forever hold your peace.
Unum opens his mouth and points at his throat.
I don't know what we're gonna do about this.
About what? The mission?
About all of this.
We don't have to figure everything out at once. We can try to figure it out as we go. If Annika is really setting us up to fail here, well, and she kind of looks towards the door. She's like, she's useless, but maybe she gave us some useful information. As for everything else, let's just improvise.
I think we should put off any plans of trying to kill any of the alphas for now, including Michelangelo, as much as it sucks having to work with him.
I have to agree. If we're gonna take him
But we
out,
should
it
definitely
probably is gonna
stay.
I'm sorry.
Oh, finish since you were already.
Oh, I'm sorry. You can finish.
But you were already talking. You were like 3/4 of the way through your sentence when I had to like said 2 words.
Okay, she says, I have to agree with you because if we're gonna take him out, it's gonna take all 4 of us. And we just lost, and as much as it pains me to say this, we did just lose one of our best, person. We lost one of our best players.
Being who?
She turns to him, she goes, Santa Claus. Who do you think I'm talking about?
The girl you choked out?
Last time I gave everybody a compliment. And she turns to Percy and she goes, any other input that you might have? We might as well hash this out now.
Hang on. I'm gonna give Nazim
I was gonna say something, but
I'm gonna give Nazim an automatic logic thing and make sure that Raz realizes that that she was talking about Nazim.
Yeah.
What do you mean you lost Nazim as a good player? I'm confused.
Because you're on drugs.
Oh. Oh, so yeah, like I thought they were still like going through the mission because he said sleep it, and then they're gonna go do it tonight. So it's like, so either way, he's gonna have to go anyway. No, he probably isn't going to join you. Personally, he's probably just like, fuck you guys. You can handle Michelangelo.
Oh yeah, Percy was gonna say, we definitely need to stay on guard though, because if Hun's right and they are wanting us dead, I mean, they might not wait till we try to attack first.
You have a point. But what do you suggest?
What?
Well, if you're suggesting that they're gonna attack way before we do, we don't know what these 4 are capable of.
I
So,
mean, I don't know.
how do we go up against these, well, how does 4 Omegas go against 4 Alphas?
Well, we have her daughter, who's burnt up there. We can use her as leverage if we needed to, but I don't fucking believe that's her daughter in the first place, to be honest. I don't trust it.
Considering how that kid looked when we were up there in the Zame, I think she's been through enough. I might have decided to join you.
You're gonna let your soft heart get you killed.
Are you kidding? If I still had a soft heart, I would have never joined you idiots. But I do have my boundaries.
Boundaries.
Yes, boundaries. You need to have some every once in a while. Like not shooting somebody in the middle of a tavern.
Knock on the door.
It's Annika.
She turns away from the door. She's like, I am not answering it. I'm done with people.
Percy
Done.
cracks open the door.
Done. I'm done.
There is an Annika. Oh my god, I need to...
Just pretend Hazel's sitting on the bottom bunk.
She peers in as well as she can. She goes, Percy, may I come in? Thank you.
Sure.
very sorry about fucking Michelangelo. But alright. Here's how I've worked it out. You, Nazim, are going to you're going to say that I found something to help you get back on your feet again a little bit quicker.
What makes you think I want to get up?
I'm sorry?
What makes you think I want to get up and deal with this horse shit anymore?
Are you saying that you're retiring?
What?
Are you saying you're retiring from the Greyhounds?
No, but I'm considering it.
Don't need to consider it for very long.
What's that supposed to mean?
I mean, if you're done, get out.
He gets down. Hey, he walks out.
Alright then.
Percy follows. But not in a, yeah, I'm done with this too, but just like, god damn it.
Are you like trying? What are you trying to do by leaving? Are you gonna try and?
To Nazim.
Oh, okay, that's what I thought. I just wanted to.
So he hears him coming, so I guess he stops. It's like, what is it, Percy?
As Percy's standing on his
Yeah,
forehead.
standing on his head. Yep.
You know this is like an awful idea, right? You can't just like walk out.
What good is it? We're being used by everyone in this place. It's where we literally just lick
I
at
mean,
their buttholes.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm sick of being ruled by these fuckers already.
Yeah, and what do you think leaving's gonna get you, pal? I mean, that's just singling yourself out so that they can kill you.
What's the big deal anyway? What good is it to stay if they're gonna kill us anyway?
You know, maybe trying to actually have allies so that you don't get killed.
I have plenty of allies here, don't I? But fine. Fine. Fucking fine. So what, you want us to go listen into her spiel? That she could possibly be lying to our faces, like everyone else in this place?
I mean, what have we got to lose?
Fair enough. So fucking done. He just walks back in.
Alright.
Sorry, I'm on drugs.
Oh my god.
Saying it
God.
super sarcastically.
She raises an eyebrow at him. You know, the more you say that, the more I believe it.
Well, there you go.
Look, Nazim. I can tell you're a very impatient man.
You think?
I don't want to deal with this man any longer, any more than you do. So, if you're going to handle him, here's the best way to do it. What if you could not only manage to poison the food? See, here's the thing. Hang on. She starts to get a little bit more animated as she talks to you. Burp in the right button. Here we go. Here's the thing. When you poison the people at that restaurant, you don't really need to poison them to kill them. in order to get the place, at least not to kill every person that's poisoned, in order to have the business run out. You only need to have one body, really, in order to convince everyone to avoid that place.
So
What body should it be?
You're suggesting it's Michelangelo, then?
Exactly. Find some way to get him alone while you're there, while you're on the mission with him. Before you handle him, though, she gets a very serious look on her face. You are all going to need more weapons.
He's gonna ask again, what is this guy's weakness? Seriously, like nobody's giving us the weaknesses of this guy.
His weakness?
Does he have any weaknesses, or is he just a fucking mountain?
No, he's not a mountain. I'll tell you this much. The reason it needs to be the four of you and not one of you is I certainly couldn't take him on one-on-one if I could convince Toshira and Regit to help me. That would never work.
Yeah, he kind of jumped in the middle of it.
Fucking Toshira. Why would he do that? He hates him just as much as I do. You have to understand that much. But yeah, by the way, she gives Nazim a look. I understand that was an accident. I don't want to see any of you touch a hair on Toshira's head ever again. Is that understood?
I'm not gonna shoot your boyfriend.
She just rolls her eyes at that comment. Weaknesses, weaknesses, weaknesses. He's not very fast. He's good at ducking away from long-range weapons. He's built for that sort of shootout scenario. But at the same time, he's, in any other regard, he's very slow. Doesn't have very good reflexes.
So something more melee.
Exactly. That is where you'll get him. He does hit hard, though. He's especially good at handling magi. So be very cautious.
So that leaves you, Hazel, and he looks at Hazel. The one who can fight.
Hazel's not paying attention to it. Well, she's not looking at any of them. She has her head cradled in her hands.
Hazel?
And she doesn't respond to Nazir.
I swear the teamwork here is amazing.
Oh no, you're doing just fine. Believe me. Compared to what I've seen in the past. It's a rough morning. Maybe you'll have a decent time going out, getting your equipment for tonight. I have full confidence that we'll all be celebrating this evening.
Sounds good.
Take care of yourselves. Watch your back. Michelangelo is onto you. Well, not onto you. Suspicious. With that, she heads off.